What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. We have another spin and go ladder for you guys today. This is our second episode back, so without further ado, enjoy the video. If you guys have never seen these spin and go episodes, how it works is it's a spin and go ladder, and whatever level we're at, if we win a spin and go, we move up in levels. If we lose 2 in a row at the same level, we have to move down in levels. So last episode, we got up to the hundreds, and we lost our first match at the 100. So we have one more match at the 100. If we lose, we're down to 60. If we win, we're up to the 500s. That's how the ladder works, basically. All the way down to like 25 cents, all the way up to 500. At the top level, the $500 level, I know I'm not a profitable player at those games. Like, the players are very, very good. I'll do my best, of course. I'm willing to gamble a little bit just for the sake of the video and the stream. But at that level, if I lose 1, I move down. Not if I lose 2. Those are the rules. Okay. Let's register this 100, man. There we go. We're going to be playing for 400 bucks. All right, we got a 4X. This would be a pretty damn nice start to the session. I dig it. Against Fig 6 and Borska. Borska 84. All right, and a limp to start the session. I think I'm just going to raise the first hand here. My thinking is Ace 8 really doesn't play well post-flop. So I'd love to just take it down pre. And also, like, if we limp and they raise, then it plays really poorly, right? We get min raise to 160. Such a dry board. I think we just call and then call turn, no matter what. If they have a jack, so be it, you know? But now I'll put it in. I think there's only 140 back, so I'd rather not give them a free card if they have pure bluffs, you know? I don't want to give them a free card with 620 in the pot with 140 left. I'd rather they just fold, 2 overcards here. Well, with ace 9, I kind of wish, they would do it. All right, guys, we're heads up. Damn. What a start. Let's go. 8-7 of hearts. Let's win this thing, man. Fig limps. All right, I'll check with the 8-7. Start with a check. Just check. Pretty good turn. A 6 or a heart will give us a very strong hand and a good spot to bluff. They raised to 90, so it's 60 to win 160. Getting pretty decent odds here. I'm not going to come over the top or anything. I'll just call. We have a straight. Let's lead, actually. Let's lead. Hey, let's go, man. They had 6 deuce. 6 deuce, so the bottom end of the straight. I mean, pretty tough. We're going to fold the 9-5. Not going to limp it. We have a very nice lead here. And my mental game in these spots could be better, honestly, because it's like all of a sudden in my head, it becomes this is your tournament to lose, right? I'm going to bet with the overcard backdoor flush draw. Okay. Bet again. Now that we have a jack. And let's hope they don't have a 3. Queens. Okay. That's tough. They're back to 420. Min raise? Yeah. I don't mind min raise. Deuce 4-4 flop. It's going to go for a very small bet here. They call 6 on the turn. We don't really pick up any outs here. No straight draws or anything. I'll just check. We can definitely represent that ace, though. So let's go for it. Go for the bluff here. Yo, Finchy dropping 200 bits. Thank you, Finchy. No, King 10. Oh. Guys, now I'm stressed. Check the Queen 10 off. Call a min bet of 20. We have a gutter and Queen high, which is good sometimes. Such a dry board, right? They're going to have a much wider range. Now we have the straight. So let's bet 50. Call. Call, please. Okay, they fold. Still the 2-1 chip advantage. Blinds going up to 15-30 now. 8-5 on the button. I guess we'll limp fold. We do have to play a lot of hands on the button here. Bet 30. Pretty trashy. And I'll barrel on the turn. We don't have any outs really. But it's just like a really bad card for the range. They quickly call. I give up on the bluff. And we're about even now. Min raise call. To the flop with our 5-7. We have the bottom gutter here. That diamond is not a great card for us. Ace Queen takes it down. All right. And now we're tied, guys. We're tied. Oh, we had such a big advantage. This is a bad mindset to be in, though. Honestly, it's just like you got to take each hand in its, as it is, right? Got to take each hand as it is. And going to go for a bet here. Bet call, queen on the turn. Don't pick up any equity with our hands. I'll check. I think we have better bluffs. We hit a jack on the river. Decent bluff catcher now. They go for check, and I'll bet. Okay. Because, like, I think they're likely to bet a queen on the river. I think they're likely to bet trips on the river. I think they're likely to bet a flush on the river. So it's pretty likely that they have a 5 there. Or a 7, excuse me. Pretty likely they have a 7 or like an ace high or something we can try and get value from. Bet call, 10 on the turn, check, check. Check, check. So I'd say at this point, I mean, they've hit a lot of hands, but it seems like they're definitely going to continue on the flop pretty well, like with a lot of hands. So I would say we can drop a few of our bluffs with continuation bets, basically. That would be my approach to like adjusting our strategy a little bit. Kind of weird here with 9 high flush draw. I'll call 30. Check on the turn. And I think we got a bluff here. Quick mid-video message for you guys. I want to thank 2 new members that joined our team for $4.99 this month. Thank you guys so much for the support of the channel. I appreciate it. Brandon Dierick and Matt Moss 416. Thank you guys so much. That's up to 16 members now. Really appreciate all of your support. Back into the spins. I think we got a bluff big too. We have a lot of bluffs, so got a bet on the big side. Take it down. We do have the lead. 20-40 blinds are up. We're going to be doing a lot of limping now, giving the stacks. Don't really have a lot of room to min raise. Limp check, ace 10 9 flop. Start with a check check. Let's control the size of the pot. They check. I will bet or check. Bet. Oh yeah, you guys can't see the chip stack. There we go. Sorry. And we get punished by getting raised. Check with the queen high. Fold deuce 7. Okay, queen 4 suited. Min raise. We will call. See a flop. Missed the flop entirely. Not a lot of good turns either. I mean, we can float here when we have like ace highs, when we have some king highs with backdoor flush draws, when we have, you know, when we have any gutters, things like that, right? All right, they have a slight lead. We flop an open ender, which is great. Goes check, check. 4 on the turn. We'll bet. And pretty bad river for us, obviously. Unfortunately, they have queen 9. I'm going to go for a limp, call a shove here. Or like reshove. Against ace 3. We're ahead, guys, for 1,100 chips. Ah! If that isn't the most tilting spin and go to start the session. Okay. We're going to be moving down to the 60s instead of the 100s. But, you know, spin number 2. We're down a level. So, again, the rules are if we win, we move up. If we lose 2 at a level, we move down. We'll be playing for a min 120 here. Can you see the stack this time? You can. All right. There we go. Limp shove. We'll folds. Same thing with ace 8 here as the last time against the limp. It really just sucks to play. I mean, all right. Sucks to play this hand out of position for a limp, you know? It's just, it really doesn't flop very well, so I'll try and raise. Works out. We don't stack a person this time, but it's okay. We don't want to repeat last spin and go, right? We want it to be a little bit different than how it ended up. King 5, deuce 8. That's a flush draw. The deuce 8 gets it done, and we're heads up, you guys. With a chip disadvantage, 900, 600, but we are heads up. And let's just kick it off with a double here. How about that? 3x raise. We'll shove. Double it up. Double us up, man. Come on. Let's go. Let's gamble. No action. I'll raise, call a shove with ace jack as well. Very strong hand. They call. King 6 7 flop. Control the size of the pot here. Go for a check. Queen on the turn. We have an option to turn our hand into a bluff against a 6, against a 7, against small pairs, although a lot of those will shove pre. I like to check back, and they pot it on the river. Okay. Credit. We'll give him credit. I'll still raise at this 20 big blind stack. Get a call, 10-9-5. Pretty bad board for ace 3 again. They lead for pot. We'll just fold. Really, we only lost 60 chips there, right? That's it. Just 60 chips. No big deal. Limp, I'll check. Let's see some cards. Check, fold. Check, check. All right, we pick up gutter. They could just be giving up here, so we'll bet. I'll give up on the river. They don't seem like the folding type. Whoa! Queen 9 is pretty intense. Okay. Fold the 7-4. Here's our double. Maybe. Oh boy. Sometimes you just have those spin and goes that don't exactly go your way. Okay, one more. This is our last spin of the spin session here. Gonna play for a min 120. If we win, though, at least we'll be up to the hundreds for next episode. Okay. See how we do. Check with the 9-8. I don't see much reason to raise here. We've up a gut shot and the backdoor flush draw with the 8 of hearts. So I like peeling. Even for a pot-sized bet, I still like peeling. And they potted again, which on the heart and the straightening card is pretty strong. So I'll give it up now, even though that card kind of helps us a bit. Minty ADL dropping the subbies in Twitch Prime. Thank you, Minty. Welcome to the team, my friend. We'll hop into the tournament soon, guys. Let's just finish up these spinners. The 3 spinning goes. Bad start. Queen 10-4. I'm going to throw out a small bet here. I don't know anything about Spider-Man, but I think enough of the time they just don't have a piece. Okay. Good flop for ace-jack. Let's start with a little bet here. Bet of 40 sounds good to me. To call. Ace on the turn. Great. We don't have many bluffs here. Then again, we can get called by worse hands by betting flop, turn, or river. So I'm just going to go again. You have an option to play this tricky and check back, you know? Catch some bluffs on the river and stuff. But we'll just try and go for 3 streets. Okay, no action. Shove call. Queen 10, 3-4. See, that's a bit of a wide call there as well, right? Like, for 6 big blinds. Queen 10 takes it, and we're heads up. Again, you guys, our third heads up. We're 0 for 2. See if we can close this one out. I'm going to try and shove, but I don't know if I should. Like, that might be way too much without antes or anything, you know? Go for a little bet. 7 on the turn. Really not a scary card at all for anyone. And I just don't think I'm going to get a pair to fold reliably enough. Deuce 3 is going to take it. Shove, fold. 2-1 chip advantage for our opponents. All right, here we go. Here's our double. No double. Limp 6-3. Just going to be limping on the stack depth. Check, check. Turn is a 5. Guess a little 30 into 60 to protect our equity, basically. 3-10, all right. We value on ourselves against a 3. That kind of sucks. Shove over the limp with the pair. Fold 3-7. Let's see some cards. King, King, 8s. Limp, call a shove here with a7. See a good flop for our hand, though. Let's go for a bet. Do it. Oh, they just call. 4 on the turn. They lead for 135. I'll call still. Still have a gutter, ace high, nut flush draw, call river. What a crappy river, dude. What a crappy set of spins, too. Yeah, man. I mean, what are you going to do? Thank you guys for watching. I wish this was a more hype spinning episode, you know? Like, I had to decide when I restarted the series, do I want to do it where we just have hype episodes, you know, where it's like something exciting happens, or do I want it to be the reality? And I think the reality is a better approach. So sometimes that's going to mean we lose 3 in a row, and sorry about that. But I don't want to make a series where I'm just constantly moving up the ladder, where we're like constantly at the top, right? I want to show you guys a bit of the ups and downs. So let me know what you think about that down below. You know, if you think this is like a video you don't really want to watch and you'd rather just watch the ones where we win money, let me know that too. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. Drop a thumbs up and a subscribe on the channel if you wouldn't mind. That is free, helps support me. And we're going to be back with more episodes. I've filmed more episodes, and spoilers, this is the worst one of the ones to come. Okay? All right? So stay tuned. Subscribe, hit the bell. Till next time, see you later.